Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I have another video for you guys for Paperhouse Productions, and I'm working with the Hello Baby collection, and this is the boy version. I am scrapbooking a photo of my youngest son Ryan. This was the day he was born. He had literally just been born and the nurse is holding him and he's crying his eyes out, so it's just a fun little photo of him on his birthday. So I'm showing you here what this collection or this paper crafting kit includes, and you get 3 of each of the pattern papers, and they are double-sided, so you get 6 different patterns in here, and one of them is a cut apart sheet. You also get the sticker sheet, and you get the puffy stickers, which are the really awesome fun texture that I've mentioned to you guys before. So I went ahead and I cut off the word baby. It was on a banner on that piece of paper, and that's the piece that you see missing there, and I'm gonna fussy cut that out, and that's sitting there to my right hand side. And I'm cutting down this pattern paper, which has a grid, very subtle grid on one side, and then it has stripes, very colorful stripes on the other side. I went ahead and cut down rectangles, and they are the same size as my photo. My photo is about 3 by 5, a little bit smaller because I fit it in my photo printer. I don't even know what the program is called. I hit 3 by 5 and then I just put to fit, or to, I don't know. I click so that it fits it into the image so that the whole image comes out, and it just makes it a little bit smaller. So in the end, I don't know what size my photo is, but I like to work with this size. So it's a 3 by 5, a little bit smaller. Anywho, so I decided to use the bold stripes on 3 of the areas, and then I'm going to use the grid pattern on 2. So essentially I'm creating sort of a sideways T, and I am going to go ahead and leave the grid papers sort of pretty empty. I'm not going to add too much to them. I'm going to start to add things to them, and then I'm going to go ahead and take them off and kind of just focus on where my photo is and then the 3 colorful areas. So I took this cut apart from one of the sheets, and I love this cut apart. It has this fun sort of cloud looking speech bubble thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out, and I'm gonna use that behind my photo, and it was kind of a perfect mat for my photo, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So I'm just fussy cutting around it, and I'm gonna add that behind my photo, and I think it adds a nice whimsical fun touch behind my photo. So I'm going to do that, and I am going to add foam to the back of it so that I can have that raised up and have some dimension on there. And I believe I actually add 2 layers of foam, because I am going to add foam to all of the squares. So this one I actually do a double layer of foam, and I will add that a little bit later. But I do 2 layers so that it could be popped up a little bit higher than everything else. So I believe this is where I decided to raise everything, or maybe not. I decided to punch out some of these circles. This is one of the other pattern papers. This is the one that has the cut aparts on the back. And I punched those out, and I'm not going to leave those there, but I will end up using those circles. And I'm going to do it, I believe I do film it, but I will talk about that towards the end. So I'm going through the sticker sheet, trying to figure out what exactly I want to use, what elements I want to use on this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and just go back and forth here a little bit to try to get the design the way that I want it. I really liked the look of those circles on top of the stripe paper, but again, I'm not going to end up using that. So here's where I decide that I need to add foam to all the backs of all of these, because I like the element of it being raised. I like that in my layouts. I like to have dimension, so this is a great way to add dimension. And I'm just using inexpensive craft foam, and I get that at Walmart, and it's really inexpensive. It's in the kids craft section, and it has sticky sides, so you just stick it on your photo and then you just adhere it down to your page. So it works out really great. And here's where I decided to add a second layer to my photo so that I could have that raised up a little bit higher than everything else. And at this point I had not glued anything down. I thought about maybe tilting the rectangles a little bit and having them kind of uneven and offset, but I decided to actually just have them all straight in the end. So I'm just adding a little bit of adhesive behind them, because at this point I'm not 100% sure that this is how it's going to stay, but I will go back off camera and I will add some more adhesive to this just to make sure that everything is stuck down properly and it doesn't move over the years. So I'm going to adhere down my photo. Now I did stick one of the stickers from the sticker sheet down there, that yellow strip, but I will actually end up moving that in the end. So there's this little banner which was in one of the cut aparts as well, and it says I love you, and it's a fun little navy and blue and light blue banner, and I'm going to use that, and that's kind of going to be part of my title. So it's going to be I love you baby, and that's going to be my title. So I am adding foam to the banner as well, and there's a lot of banners in this collection, which is really great because banners are really fun to use. So I'm going to go ahead and use the banner right there, and then I'm going to go through the puffy stickers, and I really wanted to use some of these little critters. There's a little giraffe and there's a little alligator, and they're so cute. But I didn't add them on this layout. I couldn't quite get them to work the way that I wanted them to, but they are so cute. So I think I'm going to be using those very soon. So I take these long strips of 12-inch stickers, and they are just border stickers, and I'm going to cut them down, and I'm going to add them to the 3 stripe pattern papers, so sort of as a little accent detail on those pattern papers. And I'm going to add another one to a scallop one, and that just adds some nice some more texture and some more interest to the page. One of these label stickers from the sticker sheet, I cut it in half, and I'm going to add 1/2 to the top of the photo and 1/2 to the bottom. And I will actually, I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to stamp the date on that top one up there. So I will do that later on off camera. And then I'm just picking out a few more stickers here from the sticker sheet, and these are just going to get moved around a little bit, but for the most part, where I stuck those down is where they're going to stay. And I just wanted to kind of scatter the colors around a little bit. And I'm just trying, as I pick out my stickers and my embellishments, I'm just trying to scatter around the colors. I don't want too much of one color in one area. I don't want too much green in one area, or too much orange, or too much blue. So I'm just trying to kind of spread out the colors. And the little circle sticker that says cute, which is right under the Y, I actually in the end of my video, I think it's still there, but I do actually end up moving it, and I move it right under the B, the green B I should say, which is on the left hand side, and I actually move it and I add it to the I just tuck it under the sticker there that I have at the bottom, and that just kind of spreads out that orange a little bit better, because I have too much orange in that one spot. And the stars I move around a bit, just to kind of get them in a way that I like. So just go back and forth with the stars a little bit here, but I like the addition of the stars. Thought about adding my son's name with those little letter stickers, but I don't end up using that for his name. I just end up leaving the title be I love you baby. So here I go, just fussing around with my stars again, just going back and forth again with this, and trying to see what else I can use from this sticker sheet. I'm going to add the little what are those called? I cannot remember the name of that little baby rattle. Is it a rattle? I think it's a rattle. I used those down there. I am actually going to take them off. I didn't want to overdo it. Sometimes it's hard when you have so many cute things. You want to use everything on one layout, and that happens to me so often. I just want to use everything because everything is so cute and it's so pretty and it all matches, so you just kind of want to go overboard, but I'm gonna kind of control myself. Those balloons I take off as well. I like the balloons, but I didn't feel again that I needed them. I wanted to keep this nice and simple and very pretty, so I take off the balloons. And I'm just again moving my stars around, trying to decide how I want this to stay or how I want this to go. I think about here I decide that I'm going to move that sticker, the yellow one that is under the baby. I'm going to move that one, and I'm going to move it up. I just kind of thought, you know what, I want to leave those grid papers empty. I don't really want anything on them, and other than having a star on the top one and a couple stars on the bottom one, they're going to be empty. And I kind of have like a backwards, like I said, a sideways, not a backwards, a sideways T design on this. So here I came back and everything is, no, everything's not in place. I still haven't moved that yellow sticker, but I decided to cut a few strips of this pattern paper with the polka dots. It's an orange paper, and then it has yellow polka dots which have a white border around them. So I decided to go ahead and add those to the sides, and that's where I decided to move my sticker. So you saw that I moved my yellow sticker up there to the top, and I just like it better there. I didn't really want it to be there at the bottom. I decided to just shift everything up a little bit. Since I only added that little bit of adhesive, I didn't really need to, or I didn't struggle too much to move everything. I just moved it up a little bit. There's that orange sticker that I'm going to go ahead and move to the bottom, and you will see that in the still shots. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. My blog post will be linked below. Make sure you check out Paperhouse Productions. If you have any questions about anything that I did today or any products from Paperhouse, let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having